decimal units that are typically used, most commonly used, are degrees. So degrees with the symbol, little degree symbol like this. Our basis is, draw a coordinate plane. We start on the positive, it's like our x-axis. Not really going to call it that anymore, but this is our starting point, 0 degrees, and then going counterclockwise, 90 degrees would be straight up, 180 degrees would be next, going counterclockwise, and then another 90 would be 270 to make a full circle back to 360 degrees. So we move in this counterclockwise direction. So we kind of base this off, a straight line is 180 degrees, a right angle, 90 degrees, would be when we have two perpendicular lines. Full circle is 360. A few different ways that we can denote angles, all with not just degrees, is degrees, minutes, and seconds, which is abbreviated DMS for degree, minute, and second. So it's just kind of like how there's 12 inches and a foot. If we don't want to just leave something like 2.5 feet, instead of leaving it 2.5 feet, we could write it more nicely as 2 feet 6 inches. It's the same idea as that with linear measurement. We, instead of just doing degrees like feet in decimal form, we can break it down to degrees, minutes, and seconds. And just like there's 12 inches in a foot, we use the same idea. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, which the minute symbol is a little dash like that. And then 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, which has a symbol of 2 dashes like that. Okay, so we'll go between degree, minute, second, and decimal degrees would be something like, a number with a decimal. So let's do an example where we are doing some converting of this. So let's change 12.658 degrees into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So this would be called decimal form or decimal degrees, because it's all in degrees as a decimal. So just change it to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So it's already a full 12 degrees. We're just going to take the 0.658 degrees. And we said that there's 60 minutes in a degree. So if we multiply by 60 minutes, kind of like a converting. 1 degree, 60 minutes. Degrees cancel. 0.658 times 60 is 39.48 minutes. So that means I have, let's start writing my answer down here. I have a full 12 degrees. Okay, that was already there. Now I have a full 39 minutes. And now I'm going to take my 0.48 minutes and multiply by 60 seconds over 1 minute. Okay, just multiply by 60. 0.48 times 60 is 28.8 seconds. So now, normally here, we would go to the nearest second, so we'd round this to 29 seconds. And we would write our answer like this, degrees, minutes, and seconds. So also in Calculate, a lot of calculators have a button for this. So some of them, it might be the button has the 3 abbreviations, degree, minute, and second. Some, it might be a DMS, or maybe above the button. In graphing calculators, it's typically in the angle button. So in any of these buttons, what you would do is you would enter 12.658, and just enter the 12.658, and then hit whatever button, and there should be, at some point, a little arrow, DMS. So this is saying change to DMS, degree, minute, second. Like for the TI-30X2S, When you hit this button, you don't see it right away, but if you arrow over, it's all the way to the right, is this change to DMS. Hit enter, and it'll give you the answer. So try that out in your calculator. Okay, so that's going from decimal degrees to degree minute second. Let's do one going the other way. So let's change 125 degrees, 13 minutes, and 45 seconds. We'll change this to decimal degrees. And we'll go to the nearest thousandth. So 3 decimal places. So now I'm going to start all the way over here and take my 45 seconds, and I'm going to be breaking it down into a decimal, so I'm going to divide by 60. And again, this is like, you know, we did a little converting problem. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, so we're dividing. 45 divided by 60 is 0.75 minutes. So I have 0.75 minutes, and then I also had 13 minutes, so I put those together. Now I'm at 13.75 minutes. Again, divided by 60. 13.75 divided by 60. Gets me 0.22916 repeating. So now I'm in degrees. So 125 point, if I go 3 decimal places, 229 degrees. Okay. And this one too, in the calculator, same button, where you would enter 125, hit the degree button, 13, get to the minute button, 45, get to the second button. But honestly, this is probably hitting those buttons that many times might be easier to just calculate it. Divide by 60, put it with the 13, divide by 60 again. And then that gets us our decimal degrees.